Hey guys, so I want to give you guys a brief introduction. This is my first YouTube video, so I do not have high expectations for it. But I'm about to leave on a 4-day, 3-night hiking trip with 3 friends of mine on the Appalachian Trail. We're going from Blue Mountain Summit, Pennsylvania to Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. I want to say it's about 30, 32 miles altogether, hopefully, barring any wrong turns. So during that video, we're kind of going to go through that, keep it really super short. If there's anything in particular in the video that you want to see more of, I'll tell you now, I probably won't get a whole lot of my hammock set up in there or some of my gear stuff, but if that's something that you'd like to see, I'll definitely do that. Here's my hammock here hung up, just airing out. It's a Dream hammock, camo, winter cover, all that fun stuff. Arrowhead equipment. This is my top quilt, my under quilt over here. My pack, which you'll see in the videos, Osprey AG50. So my channel is all about just hiking and camping. I'm not super into it. I don't do it all the time. I probably won't have videos out all the time. But I want to get started, so I'm trying to get the first one out there and get some recommendations. So like I said, I'll be filming with 4 buddies of mine. And then also I want to make videos about some motorcycle camping, adventure riding, and things like that. But just getting into it, so we're just going to get started now. Hope you enjoy it.
So the tricky part is the escape.
What do you got tonight? Steaks?
Oh yeah.
What else we have? Sweet potatoes, vegetable packs, sweet po's, man. Oh God, that's delicious.
I'm glad there's no horses in
Yeah.
All the trails were relays. Every time I go out, there's horse traps everywhere.
Alright, so we're doing a section hike. This is my first YouTube video about hiking. Been doing it for a few years now. Today we started at Blue Mountain Summit, and we're going to finish our 4-day, 3-night hike at Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. So anybody out there who's familiar with Pennsylvania, because it's very rocky, so it's a little slow going. We got 3 more friends back there. I'm not sure if they can see me. I'm only good at the rock scramble, so I'm a little far ahead. So what I want to do is once we get to the shelter for tonight, I will let you guys know where we are, and then I'll kind of show you our setup for the night, and maybe even give a little hyperlapse of us getting set up.
You cannot tell on camera how steep that is.
No.
Alright, I'm not... This is a nice view. Beautiful Pennsylvania! And then a sheer drop to death. Alright, moving on.
He's staying in the sun on his back.
Hey guys, we're about probably 2 miles away from camp for tonight. Please don't do this. Don't leave your trash here. We're gonna come out hiking and camping.
Expect to carry everything with you.
Alright, it's ridiculous.
Alright, Mike, so we made it to camp. And why don't you tell everybody how much water we have right now?
Right now we have none.
No water. The water source is dry, and we assumed that it was not. So we're just going to cook some steaks, cook some foil wrapped potatoes, eat, sleep, and try not to die. Yeah. Alright, so we didn't do any filming this morning because we had 0 water. We have this much among all of us. So we got up and left. How far do we have left today, you think?
1 mile.
4?
Yeah, Greg said we've been walking for about an hour. A little over.
Not bad.
Alright guys, we have about a mile left until the shelter. I'm heading down to a tunnel. I'm going to sit back and wait for the rest of the guys. We're completely out of water, so everyone's kind of taking their time. I've got a little bit left, so I'm trudging on, and might actually stop at the shelter. Or I'm sorry, past the tunnel, stop at the shelter, and just start getting water for everyone. I have the water bladders and the filters and everything, so probably take care of that. So my battery's almost dead on the phone. So what I'll do is I'll get to the shelter, get a little bit of stuff set up, and then charge up, and then we'll check back in with you guys later. Gravity filter. We should probably get somebody to examine how it works. Anyway, it's a Platypus Big Zip, down to a Sawyer squeeze, down to another little hose here. I could probably just, you know, just waste some water for the sake of video. And then it drains. Sawyer. Alright guys, so we stopped at the Lehigh Gap Nature Conservancy. We just left the shelter about a half an hour ago. Just stopping, dumping some trash, going to the bathroom, and then we're going to head up. You can take a look at here, you can't really see, we got to head up that mountain today, about 17 miles to the next shelter. Not sure how much filming I'm going to do during the hike, because it's pretty straight up, but we'll check back in during lunch. Oh, one thing I did want to show you guys my my water system for my pack here. I found this from maybe Shug. I'm not sure if you guys don't know who Shug is. Look up Shug and Syntax 77. Learn a lot about hiking from them guys. But this is my Osprey pack AG. But basically what I did was you put a little hook right here on this bowline with a loop around the neck of the bottle, and then some shock cord to hold it on here, and it holds it on your pack. Works really well. Normally I use a bigger bottle than this one, but forgot I'm on this trip, so works really well. Does a really good job of keeping the water straight and exactly where you need it instead of trying to reach back behind you. I'm about 5'9", 240 pounds, so reaching behind my back is doesn't really work out. So next best option. And up we go.
Take one of me.
Yeah, hold on. We're not even at the top yet. Still going up. Doesn't really do it justice. That is a straight up climb. Great views. Yeah, let's get moving. No. And yoink. How long have we been walking like this? You think about a mile? Three-quarters mile? It's been nice and easy. So once you get over the peak, it's pretty easy stuff. Hey guys, so not a lot of filming today. Pennsylvania, if you're familiar with it, if you're not looking down, you're falling down. Rocks everywhere. You might be able to see it a little bit here. Just little ones sticking out of the ground, like little spears trying to gore your foot. But we had 17 miles today. We got about 2 miles left to go to the shelter tonight. We had 1.2 miles to get water down a mountain and back up again. So that was awful. And then we have a friend who's lagging behind a bit. He was about 2 miles behind us, and he doesn't have water filter or anything, so we left him a 2-liter Platypus hanging from a tree with his initials on the bag. So hopefully he gets that. It's about 5:24, and should be at shelter by 6:30 hopefully. Get set up real quick. Start building a fire, cook some food before it gets dark around 7 o'clock. So I'll check back in. What's the shelter? Oh, there's Greg. Yeah, Greg.
Alright.
Alright guys, it's day 4 and we are about to leave. We didn't do any filming last night or today because Pennsylvania is awful and everyone feels like crap. So right now Greg and I are just getting some stuff out of his shoe. We're about how far away? A mile or so? A mile and a half from the PA. Oh wait, where are we going? Oh, Wind Gap. Yes, Wind Gap parking area. So here's the view on Hans Lookout. And I'll probably check back in when we're at the car.